As people buy these things for the purposes of, decorations and carving, they're actually quite cheap. But the fact of the matter is, it's food, okay? So I'm going to cut myself off about 1/4 of this pumpkin, take out the seeds so I can then clean them and dry them and use them as a snack. And I'm going to steam cook the 1/4 of the pumpkin once I've cleaned it all off, and add that to quinoa I should say, depending upon what part of the world you're from, a bit of rice, and maybe some carrots and onion, and that's going to be my Halloween lunch. And then the next 1/4 can be my Halloween dinner, and I can have the last half of it for the day after, on actual All Souls Day itself. So I'm looking forward to my Halloween lunch. Okay, as you can see, we got loads of good quality pumpkin seeds in there. Okay, the wall, the flesh wall there is actually quite thick, so this is actually going to be quite a lot. Now, pumpkin, when you cook it, it goes very watery and goes very soft. So once you've cooked it, you can then mash it up with your quinoa and other grains to make something, something nice. So this is going to be quite a successful lunch. Right, there you go. That's all the seeds from inside the pumpkin. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of them. If I just oops, there we go. Scoop my little spoon in there. That's a lot of seeds. Now, the cost of the pumpkin itself was £1. The financial value of the seeds inside is probably more than that if you take into account the cost at the health food section of your local supermarket. And these things are of course edible, so just wash them, dry them, eat them, or you can toast them under the grill prior to eating them, or you can flavour them with curry powder and salt prior to, cooking them. That's more nutrition. And some of these things I can keep because I've had more success growing pumpkin at home in my climate than I have with growing butternut squash. So you get food, you get seeds, you get snacks, and all from one of these things. It costs like £1 at Halloween season. So you may want to make your jack-o'-lanterns, but on the other hand, it's good quality cheap food. By all means do your jack-o'-lantern thing, but also recognize that there's more things to this particular fruit. Okay, so in my steamer I got pumpkin, onion, red cabbage and shiitake mushroom at the top, which is being steamed up, and at the bottom I got a one of these things with hot water and quinoa in it. So that's going to steam up and give me the protein and a bit of extra goodness. So in half an hour, that'll be my Halloween lunch. So happy Halloween, everybody. And remember, a pumpkin isn't just for carving. You can also eat the blasted things as well. Okay? God, I'm looking forward to that. Pumpkin flesh can be quite soft, so you need the extra vegetables to really help to plump it up. It would go very well with the quinoa. I think that the shiitake mushroom is going to add a little bit of extra autumnal something to the flavour. I'm going to make up a little sauce with garlic as well, just to be an extra sort of Halloween-y, themey thing. So I'm going to celebrate the season in my own little way.